Hi, hello and welcome. This is A. Charulata from Chengalpet, St. Paul's. இன்னைக்கு class 11 accountancyல final accounts of sole proprietor 1 போயிட்டு இருக்கு. இதுல exercise sum number 3 and 4 regarding trading account இந்த மாடியூல்ல பார்க்க போறோம். So this is a sum given in our textbook regarding exercise number 3. From the following details for the year ended 31st March 2018, prepare the trading account. Trading account oda format namak theriyum. Debit side la opening stock, purchases and direct expenses, and credit side la we will write sales. If there is sales written, we have to subtract, and the closing stocks, right? Ipo pathina we can keep ready with the format and we can substitute the things. We have kept ready with the format. In the books of they have not given the name, so dash trading account for the year ended 31st March 2018, and this is debit side and this is credit side. Particulars rupees and credit side la particulars rupees and rupees. Okay, format vandu opening stock, 2 purchases less purchase returns, 2 direct expenses. Whatever expenses they have given, we have to mention here. Next, credit side la buy sales, if there is sales written, we have to deduct, and buy closing stock. This is a mandatory format for the trading. So we are going to just fix it up. Okay, first one the opening stock vandu 2500 they have given. We can put it in the outer column directly. Next, purchases வந்து 27,500, right? Purchases they have given 27,000, so we write it in the inner column because purchase return is given. Purchase return is otherwise called as return outwards. Whatever we have purchased, since it has been damaged, we are returning it outside. That is said to be return outwards. The other name for purchase return is return outwards. Return outwards they have given 5,200. This we have to subtract and put it in the outer column. 27,000 minus 5,200 gives you 21,800. Okay. Next, other thing is sales. Sales we can write it in the inner column because there is sales written. Sales 40,000 in the inner column, credit side la, less return inwards. Return inwards means we have sold to somebody, they have considered some damage in it and they have returned it. Since the goods are coming inside the business, you can say it as return inwards. Whatever we have sold, out of that some portion have been returned by the customer. Okay, that is said to be returned inwards. Okay, 7,000, it is 7,000, and 40,000 minus 7,000 gives you 33,000. This we can write it in the outer column, right? Next, closing stock 5,200, we can put it in the outer column. Okay, now what are all the direct expenses given? See, in the trading account we will enter only the direct expenses, that is expenses incurred in the factory, or the expenses which are all incurred in purchasing the goods is said to be the direct expenses. ஓகே, இப்போ நான் இங்கே இதில் வந்து என்ன எழுத போகிறேன் அப்படின்னா, ஃபஸ்ட்டு வந்து டைரக்ட் எக்ஸ்பென்சஸ் வந்து வேஜஸ் வந்து ட்ரேடிங் அக்கௌண்ட்டில் வரும். பட் வேரஸ் சேலரிஸ் அப்படிங்கிறது P&L அக்கௌண்ட்டுக்கு போகும். இட் ரிலேட்ஸ் டு த ஆஃபீஸ். ஓகே, திஸ் ரிலேட்ஸ் டு த மேனுஃபேக்சரிங் ஆர் த ஃபேக்ட்ரி. ஸோ வேஜஸ் வில் பி டேக்கன் இன் டு த ட்ரேடிங் அக்கௌண்ட் அண்ட் சேலரிஸ் வில் பி டேக்கன் இன் டு த P&L account. Okay, wages they have given 2,500. We can put directly in the outer column, right? Next, coal and gas. This is also direct expenses. So we are writing it here 3,300. Next, carriage inwards. See, carriage inwards means the expenses incurred in order to bring the goods inside the business. So that comes under the trading account. Whereas carriage outwards will appear in the P&L account. Right? That I will tell you later. So these are all the direct expenses given in this sum. So we have fit into the format. Opening stock, purchases and all direct expenses in the debit side. Sales, less sales return, and the closing stocks, everything in the credit side. So now we are going to total. We are going to balance. Here when we add the credit side, we get 38,200. Right? 38,000. Credit side is total higher, so we are writing the higher total in both the side, 38,200. The same amount you write even in the debit in the same line. Okay, Now when we add this debit column, we get 32,700. Okay, இதோட total வந்து 32,700. When we subtract this 38,200 minus 32,700, we get 5,500. It becomes the gross profit. As is excess of credit over debit gives you gross profit. So to gross profit carried down rupees 5,500. So this is a solution for exercise sum number 3 in trading account. Okay, now we will move on to exercise sum number 4. So this is a sum given in our textbook regarding exercise sum number 4. From the following balances taken from the books of Victor, prepare trading account for the year ended 31st December 2017. The one thing we have to note in this sum is the first one they have given as adjusted purchases. I'll tell you that. Others all sales, royalty, this is the direct expenses, octroi, this is direct expenses. Cost of the goods manufactured should come in the debit side of the trading account. Closing stock, I'll tell you. Carriage inwards is a direct expenses. Import duty on purchase of goods, it is a direct expenses. Dock charges, it is also direct expenses. Okay, as regarding this adjusted purchases and closing stock, I'll tell you. Adjusted purchases abdina, they have adjusted the stock along with the purchases. அதுதான் அவங்க adjusted purchases ன்னு சொல்றாங்க. So இந்த trading accountல நமக்கு என்ன வராது? Closing stock will not appear. Okay, நமக்கு தெரியும் இல்லையா formula for purchases. Purchases plus direct expenses will give you the closing stock. Okay, but இது எல்லாமே அவங்க adjust பண்ணிட்டாங்க. அதனால அது அவங்க என்ன சொல்லிருக்காங்கன்னா adjusted purchases அப்படிங்கிற வார்த்தையை யூஸ் பண்ணியிருந்தாங்கன்னா நம்ம என்ன பண்ணக்கூடாது, closing stock trading accountல காமிக்க கூடாது. Okay, or otherwise the same thing. இந்த ஒரே ஒரு சின்ன நோட் மட்டும் தான் இந்த சம்ல நம்ம பார்க்க வேண்டியது. Okay, so we are going to the solution for exercise sum number 4. As per the format, 2 opening stock. They have not given the opening stock. Previous year the kadayad. So we have only the adjusted purchases. Other we have to mention here. Adjusted purchases rupees 80,000. Sales return illa adanala we purchase return kadayadu. We are putting it into the directly in the outer column. Next, 2 direct expenses. இந்த சம்ல என்னெல்லாம் direct expenses கொடுத்திருக்கானோ அதை மட்டும் நான் எழுதியிருக்கேன். Okay, royalty on purchase of goods rupees 4,000 எல்லாம் inner columnல எழுதி add பண்ணி we will put it in the outer column. Next, octroi in purchase of goods 2,000, and then carriage inwards rupees 3,000, and then import duty on purchase of goods 6,000, then dock charges on purchase 5,000. Okay, so we will add it and put it in the outer column. Apart from that, debit side la vara vendiyadhu இன்னொரு விஷயம் என்ன இருக்கு, to cost of goods manufactured rupees 5,000. இது டைரக்டா நம்ம outer columnல we can write it. Okay, so நம்மளோட ஃபார்மேட்டை பாத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், to cost of goods manufactured அப்படின்றத நம்ம மென்ஷன் பண்ணிருப்போம். So இதெல்லாம் direct expenses, cost of goods manufactured separate we are going to write. Okay, so when we add all this we get 20,000. So purchase 80,000, direct expenses 20,000, cost of goods manufactured 5,000. These are all related to the debit side of the trading account. And now coming to the credit side of the trading account, we have to write only the sales. We are not supposed to write the closing stock because they have given adjusted purchases. Okay, so sales evlo kuduthirukanga 90,000. We can put it in the outer column, right? இப்ப பாத்தீங்கன்னா இந்த சைடுல 1,05,000 வருது, credit side la 90,000 வருது. That is excess of debit. அப்ப excess of debit அப்படின்னா it is a gross loss. So we have to write it in the credit side by gross loss. Okay, carry down. We will find out the amount now. Okay, now if 1,05,000 debit side, higher total, expenses அதிகமா இருக்கு, and then அதே டோட்டல இங்கேயும் எழுதிக்கிறோம். இந்த 1,05,000 ல if we subtract this 90,000, what we get is the gross loss. Okay, rupees 15,000 is the gross loss. So in this sum what we have to focus is this adjusted purchase. If adjusted purchases is given now, we are not supposed to write the closing stock because they have adjusted in the trading account. Okay, so this is a solution regarding exercise sum number 4, gross loss 15,000. Okay, hope you are clear with this. We'll meet you in the next video with exercise sum number 5 and 6.